button's already taped for us. So the control board doesn't blink. The gas valve is more of, let alone this has a board, it's also the gas valve also has controls on it as well.
So the blinking is done on the gas valve?
Yeah.
And it seems like it's blinking, what is that, 4 times?
5.
5?
I think it's a replacement valve. I had to work on it.
Okay.
Too bad that doesn't tell you what the codes are. Unless it's on this side. No. So at this point, it's pretty much a guessing game.
So what's that called? Short cycling? It keeps on like going on and off?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times. I mean, it's not. I mean, not really because it's not even turning on. So it's not really short cycling. But I gotta find out what this. This gas valve, what the air cool means.
What's that?
Flame signal sounds out of proper sequence. Russian air blower is energized. shit. Why there was a flame on there. Yeah, so it was because the pilot was constantly burning.
Only one side is burning?
No. So with this one creates a pilot.
Uh-huh.
That pilot goes into a flame, or it goes into your burners.
Okay.
The thing is that even when the furnace was off, there was always a pilot. There was always a pilot present, even when when I had the furnace off.
Like
So
a water heater.
Yeah, so that's telling me that if it keeps doing it, this gas valve is bad. Because how it is, I'm gonna shut it off and then I'm gonna put it back on and I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Now it's running fine. Looks like it, but we just gotta hope.
Because he said he
for
would.
whatever reason. Okay, so right now, if you get in here, I know it's. Yeah, show you. What's going on? Turn up. So you see this assembly right here?
Yeah.
This pilot going right here, and then there's a flame rod, and then also a basically like a igniter to ignite it.
Yep.
This, you'll see when it starts coming, when there's a copper heat, it creates a little baby pilot.
Uh-huh.
There's no, on this thing, when you have it off, there's no pilot.
Okay.
It's not like a water heater where there's always a pilot present.
Okay, there's not supposed to be a pilot present.
Correct.
Okay.
But there was always a
But
little,
there was.
for whatever reason,
Okay.
it was, that solenoid was stuck open slightly, and the furnace was basically saying there's something wrong because that pilot is already lit. But
Okay.
you'll see when we turn it on, probably do it without that light, you'll see it better.
Okay, I see it coming on.
Yep, just go this way. See? You see how it was like a little pilot it created?
Yeah.
And then that pilot went into once the little pilot was lit, then it called for the main gas valve to open all the way up to ignite all the burners.
Mm-hmm.
Where that pilot gas is coming from and the main gas is coming from is two different areas on that gas valve.
Okay.
So it creates the pilot through that little tubing, that aluminum tubing,
Uh-huh.
and then after it creates the pilot, it then opens up each way. It opens up the valve on this side, so it allows gas to flow all the way through here.
That side. Okay.
This is. Sure. Like, I'm not super familiar with these gas valves either, so that's why I had to look up and I kind of just, brushed up on it, got some information. You don't cut these gas valves, they're kind of obsolete. You really don't see them in furnaces anymore, so you're not going to come across a whole lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
my screwdriver back? How do I do it? The right handle? Yeah, I did. So did you kind of overhear what I kind of was saying?
Yeah.
So you're, for whatever reason, so you have two parts of the gas valve where gas comes out. One tubing for the pilot, and then another part of the main gas. Once it comes all the way, once the pilot is lit, then the solenoid opens up for the main gas. So basically, your gas valve, the solenoid on the pilot side where it creates the pilot, gas part is stuck open on the gas valve. So basically, it had a pilot at all times. And when the furnace first started up, it noticed that there was a pilot already, so it was it triggered into air mode.
Oh, okay.
So basically, when the furnace is not on and running, there's no fire, there's nothing lit. When there's a call for heat, the little pilot, the solenoid for the pilot side opens up, the gas comes out, basically there's a spark, it ignites the little tiny pilot. Once that pilot is lit, the flame rod sends a signal saying, hey, the pilot's lit, open up the main gas, so the main burner is lit. But in the process, if that pilot is already lit before there's a call for heat, it's going to go into air mode. And that's what was happening. The doorway that opens and closes for your pilot side was stuck open. And there was always a pilot there. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, all I did is that I blew that pilot out with air, and then I put the furnace on and then it started right up.
Okay.
You want me to kind of show you in case it ever does that again in the middle of winter time? It's freezing.
Sure.
Are you good with anything like a pair of flathead? No. All you need is a flathead.
Yeah.
Take off the two screws.
Yeah, I can take that off. Yeah.
And when the furnace is off, you shouldn't see any fire or anything lit in this area.
Okay.
If you do, when the furnace is off completely, at the switch, just blow it out. You know, get in there, just blow it out with your air in your mouth, and then put it back on. And then when you take off the top cover, I mean, all it is, and this thing is all loose. I mean, all it is that it's just two screws. I mean, if it keeps happening, that's the way to do it. If it keeps happening, and if it gets really annoying, you could have to replace that gas valve. And then that, for that, I mean, you're going to be looking at a minimum of at least $1,000 for that gas valve replacement. So,
Yeah, that's about what it cost last time.
really?
Yeah. And that was only a couple of years ago, so I don't know.
So give or take probably a couple $100, you know.
Yeah.
Get more than give than take. You give, you know, a little bit more added on for that probably, but
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all the problem is with this.
Okay.
All right.
That's great.